So yeah, hello. I had to see if I was going live on the right page because Facebook has changed a few things again. So I'm hoping that I'm live on the right page. Let's see. I can check on my laptop. Yeah, I am live on the right page. Good. Good. Yay. Okay, of course, again, you can like, comment and share the video for a chance to win a $50 gift card, which is always very nice with everything that's been released already and everything that's about to be released. Let me tell you, there's a lot of nice things coming, and yeah, well, I love working with everything from Elizabeth Craft Design, so I'm going to combine a few collections today. Hello! Yeah, Else is here as well for about half the life, I think. We were boarding on the plane, and yeah, I am going live today with 3 collections: the Art Journal Specials, the Planner Essentials, and the Everything's Blooming collection from Annette. And I'm just going to combine everything because, well, why not? It all fits together, so great. I'm going to do something else in my planner, and I actually did something like that before. I will show you. These are just a few items that I'm going to use. I wanted to make... Where's my journal? This is my Christmas journal. I wanted to make something like this. This is the Christmas version of the page I'm going to do today. I didn't do the back quite, well, not everything yet, just a part of it, but something like this. I wanted to make something like this. And I practiced, of course, which I always, if I have time, I always practice before I go live. And that's another planner. That's another planner. Oh. Okay. This is, well, not quite the same, but something I would like to do today. I'd like to show you how this works. And it's kind of an alternative page. It's not a regular page. And I'm going to use the envelopes from the Art Journal Specials. Let's get this back into the planner. It's quite full again. I've got a cupboard full of completely filled planners. But it's fun, so why not? So that's the idea for today. I'm going to make a planner page with the envelopes from the Art Journal Specials, the flowers and the bees from the Everything's Blooming collection, and, well, all kinds of goodies and fun stuff. So let's dive in. Good evening or good day or good morning or good afternoon. What I'm going to use as a base for this page are these borders. These are actually quite old, or yeah, can you call it old? It's a few years old. These are borders from the Planner Essentials 11, the 1655. And there's a Christmas version as well. I just showed you the one with the Christmas trees. And who knows, Esther might be... designing more, but these are quite fun to use to make your own page. This is the version I'm using today, but you can actually say, good, I'm going to just cut a piece of paper and make holes in them. There are actually dies within the Planner Essentials that just make the holes in it, and you can just add everything you want. In the collection from Annette, there are these lovely lace borders. You can place them on top of them. You can do all kinds of things, but today I'm going to use the Planner Essentials 11. I just die cut it in twice, and I used the paper from Esther as well, from the Planner Essentials, also for the envelopes on the Bella Rose paper. Okay, I'm going to try to mention all the paper that I'm using, but I don't know if I'm doing it right, but I do think so. Okay, the envelopes. You can just fold them any which way you want to. Where is my bone folder? I forgot to take that one out. Good day. There it is. There it is. I've got too much stuff in this. And I'm just going to start, I've die cutted the envelopes and I'm just going to glue them together. And I want to use one of them like this, and I want to use the other one with the stripes on the other side. So I'm just folding them. There are folding lines when you die cut the envelopes. There are actually folding lines. It's quite hard to see, I think, with this paper, but that's why it folds so easily. And you can just sharpen the edges with a bone folder or scissors or whatever you've got. There we go. So now I have the two envelopes. I want this one to close. Yeah, I'm just going to use glue for them. Yeah, and I love the stripes too. I think they add a nice touch. And I love using the striped paper, so I actually bought a few of the Belarus paper pads. And I'm using this paper a lot. I love it. Now, this is quite easy. It's just assembling the envelope. Belrose, I always say Belarus, but it's Belrose. Okay, sorry. So I've got my two envelopes, I've got my borders, and I'm just going to glue everything together. But you have to be careful with gluing the borders together. Why? Well, because just because I want the envelopes in between. So I'm just gluing the bottom part. That's all, just the bottom part. And I'm just thinking that this, I want it to be like this, and I can do that. It doesn't fit, but it doesn't matter because you won't see it. I want this side on this side and this side here. So, okay, just glue the bottom part. And the envelopes are really, really cute, aren't they, Vicky? I love them. I love working with envelopes anyway. You can do a lot of fun things with them. So just a stripe of glue on the bottom. Why? Because you want to add things in your border. Okay. There we go. That's not difficult. Just remember that the upper part has to open a bit because you want to add things in it. So, oh, is Facebook having trouble again? But you're here, Femke. I don't know what it is with Facebook at the moment, but well. Then we are going to glue in the envelopes. And I want them to be approximately where the holes are, so something like this. And again, you have to be careful here again because we have the holes and you want to add the envelopes just above the holes. I will add some glue, and again just a stripe of glue at the bottom. Okay. There are so many different types of glue. I'm using the glitter glue just because I think it's a good glue to work with, but you can use whatever you want, of course. Okay, so now just above the holes, because I want it to be in my planner, so I need the holes to be open. And I'm going to do the same on the other side with the other envelope. Just a little stripe, and it's more than enough because we will add a lot of things and it will hold. Oh, let's open it. There we go. And then I'm just going to put the envelope inside. And I really did not glue this together, but it's not really working with me. It should be open. Hello, open up. Yeah, there we go. There we are. Okay, well, that's the base of the page. Not that difficult, but I think it's a fun idea to do it like this. And of course you can do all kinds of variations. In Esther's collection there are the 2 holes. You can use the brads with that, and you can use the rope. I thought of that a bit too late to do that, so I don't have it here. But yeah, you can just use it. You can open them, you can close the one, and you can open one. You can just do anything you want. And I like the front and the back. The sort of cream and black. It's not black and white, it's cream and black. But I love the base, and I'm going to add color. And you can use this idea and do just about anything with it. Play with it, no problem at all. You can just use it in your planner. You can add pictures, you can add flowers, you can add everything. I'm going to add flowers to this, and I'm going to color with Distress Oxides, Distress Inks and Embossing Glaze. Let's see. I have chosen a few colors, the Aged Mahogany, the Fossilized Amber and the Victorian Velvet, just because they fit together quite nice, and I can make pretty flowers with it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to color the fancy, no, not the fancy flourishes, where is it? The Playful Flowers, that's how it's called, the flower set from the Everything's Blooming collection, the Playful Flowers. And I have die cutted a few, so that's what I'm going to use. No, that's my dishwasher, Femke. I'm in my living room because I don't have a craft room, so I'm stuck to my living room on my dining table, and you can hear the dishwasher. I'm sorry. Just well, the household thing is also a thing, so it has to be done. Okay, these are the flowers I'm going to color, and I have some paper here I can just use and throw it away. I'm going to color with the nice colors. Okay. Let's see, what colors will we use? Yeah. Let's start with the big one. The Victorian Velvets. And it's called Playful Flowers, but you can really play with it, right? It's fun to use. I don't have my samples here. I have a few samples with Annette's collection, but not here. They're all in the US. But Els will show them when she gets back. Yeah, that will be enough. I'm just going to color. I'm not going to do anything difficult. It's really the dishwasher. Can't help it. It has to be done. Yeah, they are pretty butterfly wings. Look, it's a butterfly, and it's an idea from Sylvia van der Steen, and I saw her. She's here, and she always has great ideas to make all kinds of, well, fun stuff with everything, and this is what she made. I think last week, Sylvia, you made this, and I asked her, can I use it in my life today, because I love the butterfly like this. And I used this flower. Where is it? I have oxides and 1 ink, because I haven't got this one in oxide, so that's the ink, the rest is oxides. Yeah, I used what's coming out of this flower for the butterfly. So yeah, I combined it, but it's not my idea, it's Sylvia's idea, but she's great with thinking of things like this. And well, thank you for letting me use the idea, Sylvia, because I love it, and it's going to fit perfectly in this sort of vintage spring yeah, creation from today. Let's do this one in yellow too. I'm going to have inky hands, but that's no problem at all. Yeah, Sylvia has the most fun ideas, and this definitely is not my idea, but I love it. And you can really notice the difference between the inks and the oxides, because the oxides are more greasy, I think, easier to use, but it doesn't really matter in this case, because this is not the only thing I'm going to use to color. It's fine as is. Okay, butterfly goes that way. And I need a new one. Yeah. I'm going to use the, oh, where is it? Oh, I have the wrong color. Just a moment, I have to get the right color. That's strange, I thought I had the right one. Oh, I left it on the ground. Everything is on the floor with me, because I'm in the living room and everything is just on the floor. I still don't have... Yeah, this is the fossilized amber embossing glaze. That's what I wanted to use. And I need my heat tool for this. And the Versamark ink. Now, going to add embossing glaze to enhance the color. It adds a nice shine to, well, everything, but in this case the flowers. And I think it's a fun way of coloring. There we are. Let's be careful. And the flower. Just going to put this aside because I want to powder back in the jar. Yeah, I don't have a craft room yet. And if I'm going to have one, it's a small one as well. So I have to organize a lot. And I think I have to throw away or give away a lot because, well, of course I have too much stuff. So I'm going to do the same with the other color. And then I'm forgetting to heat tool them, but I'm going to do that too. So, putting them aside. And oh, I have one more. Yeah, that's a small one. There we are. And it's going back in the jar. Yeah, I know we all have a bit too much. I think at least a lot of us. Because it's a different hobby, right? Collecting craft stuff. Well, I must say I'm using a lot too. So I'm justifying it for myself by saying, well, you're using a lot too. That I am. There we go. This is my notes, what I'm using. The envelopes are for the journal file XL2 and the playful flowers are number 2025, just in case somebody asks. I have it in writing. We love our stuff. And I love watching all my craft stuff. I really do. Where is it? Oh, yeah. I'm going to make a noise with a heat tool, but it's not going to take too long. I hope. In the beginning it takes a little while to warm up, but once heated it goes quite fast. Yeah, there it is, there it is. It's always like magic, right? The embossing powders. To me it always feels like a bit of magic, although the embossing glaze is just giving it a shine. But there are embossing powders that are just magical. Just from melting it. Whoa. Crafters Anonymous. Well, I'm one of you. I'm one of the collectors. I definitely am. And proud of it. I don't know. Yep. And the small one is getting away. Hello. There we go. Okay, I am taking the noise away from you. So, well, this is how I colored everything. And yes, it's springtime. We're here in the Netherlands. We still have autumn weather. So we are still waiting for spring to come. I made a few already this afternoon in exactly the same way as I did now. Exactly the same. Which reminds me, do you see a pink? I should have... No. Okay. That's okay. I did everything the same way, but it just took... I just prepared it because otherwise it will take too long just to color and you will get bored of me. So I prepared a few things. Is that it? I do think so. Yeah, I do think so. I'm missing a few leaves. I don't know where they are. Because I'm at my dining table and I'm preparing everything and then everything has to go away because we have to eat at our dining table. And by the time I get back, I have lost half of it. I should have a few more leaves, but I can't find them. Okay, well then I can't find them. Oh, here, one more. Good. No, that's it. Okay, good. What I'm going to do is create a flower border. And again, I did not glue down the top of the border because I wanna, oh, I have to glue this flower first, because I wanna add the flowers and leaves. Well, I need some spring weather. I'm just completely tired of this rainy weather. I'm going to do it a bit differently. And I hope it's coming next week. It's my birthday next week. It would be a great birthday gift. A bit of sun and a bit of warmth. There we go. Yeah, I used fossilized amber, and I used, where's the other one here? Which one is this? The fired brick. The embossing glaze is called fired brick, but I used the mahogany color, this one, the aged mahogany underneath. So it makes a difference on what surface you place the embossing glaze, because if you do it on white, it gets a different effect than a colored background. So I used aged mahogany first and then the fired brick embossing glaze, and then I got this effects. Okay, let's glue this too. Yeah, it's my birthday in exactly 1 week, the 19th, and I hope we have better weather then. But if not, well, then not. It is what it is, right? Yeah, craft supplies make us happy. Well, it does me. It really does. It makes me happy. So I have the flower from Sylvia. I have the other, the butterfly from Sylvia. The flowers are the playful flowers. I'm going to make a flower border. Quite easy, right? It's not very difficult, and you can also use watercolor to color. I mean, I'm using this, but you might want to use something else. It's up to you. I'm working too low. So the top of my border is still not glued. That makes it easy for me to place the flowers behind it. And I must add, and I haven't done that with the new ones, I want to use a bit of distress ink or whatever on the back, because you will see parts of the flowers on the other sides, and I don't want it to be white. So I did that to just about every flower except for the new ones. I'm going to do that now. Almost forgot, because you might see parts of it on the other side, and I just want it to be colored. Okay, again. Let's see. And I'm just, you will see it on the back side for a bit, so that's why I colored it. I'm just going to, well, make a border with it. And if I don't want it to be behind it, doesn't really matter, you can play with it. Okay. And there we go. Let's put this one behind it. There we are. Yeah. Really liking it already, and I want to be the butterfly to be in the middle. So, butterfly is going to be here. Okay. Now, a few more to go, but it's really fun to make it like this. And I'm actually going to, yeah, this is making your own planner page a bit different. And then the last one. There we are. We have a flower edge with a butterfly. Now I have some leaves. I want to put them inside. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's, I don't know why I thought of this, but when I did, I thought to myself, this is a great idea. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. Don't want it to be. There we are. Am I very far away for you? Is it better to, let's see, to do it like this? I don't know. And I have another leaf. No. There we are. Yeah, it's also very fun to give in a happy mail. You're exactly right, Femke. Yeah, I said barn door over the mahogany, and it gives the wine red effect. I like it. Then I have this one. This one is a leftover one from this flower, you see? But you can use it to keep your envelope closed, like sort of a seal. You just add a bit of glue to the bottom. I did it on the other page. Let's see if I have it here. I can show you better on this one, I think. Here. I used it here, and you can use it as a sort of seal for your envelope. I thought it was fun to not throw it away. I might do the same here. Or shall I leave it open? Don't know yet. Going to glue it down anyway. Was it, oh, did I say barn door or fire brick? Let me see. Fired brick, sorry. But definitely you can use the barn door. I just don't have that one. I'm sure you can. So if I want to, I can use this to keep the envelope closed. And otherwise it just gives a nice effect. Then, if you want to put anything in the envelopes, I have some pictures here. These are from Tim Holtz. Where is my paper cutter? I'm not using my own pictures at the moment, but I will just show you with these. You can just add pictures in here, and even a bit more if you want to. But well, whatever you want to use, you can use. On this side I want to use the flower, and I made this. I showed this before, I don't know if you have seen it. It's the postage stamp sets, the 2026 stamp sets, and I used it to make this with the acetate behind it, and of course the bee. And I made two. I made a big one and a small one because they're both fun to use in here, and this is just a tad too big, but I'm going to use it inside here. So just use what you want to decorate the envelopes. I think you call it a specimen card. I think this. Don't know exactly how you call it. I think it's just fun. I love them. I really, really love them. So easy, but fun. There we go. So, yeah, I can do it like this. I might add something else later on, but well, we will see. I will just glue it like this, and I can undo it later on if necessary. So the bee is in there, the flowers are there, the butterfly is here. You can even close the envelope if you like to, but this is the front part. And I don't even think it needs those, I always say enhancers, but that's not the right word. But you don't need anything else because the whole border is just fun. Is it too close now? I'm just trying to find out what's a good look. Was easy for you. Then the other side. Oh no, Penny, that's quite right. I made an alternative planet page with the envelopes from the art journal specials, and I'm using all kinds of fun stuff from the Everything's Blooming collection. And I made these, I think specimen cards, I think you call them, but I love using them. So okay, this is one side. Then the other side, because I want to make something pretty on the other side as well. And I did not quite prepare this completely, just because I didn't have enough time. But I did do a few things. I have the bees, the stamps, and this is from the honeybee stamp sets. And the frame is also from the honeybee stamp sets. And I even have more bees, just in case I needed them. And I have one of these, the fancy flourishes. Don't know which side I'm going to use what. And then I have the bird. I did not have time to make the bird complete yet, so might do that later. But I have die cutted everything for the birds as well. Specimen frames is a better word. No, it's not on both sides. You can do it on both sides, because but I'm not going to do that because I'm using them on in another way. I'm just using them here. But yeah, you can do that on the other side as well. Just color the frame and use another bee for the other side, and then use acetate on top. You can definitely do both sides, but I'm not using both sides today, so I did not do that. Yeah, it's a fun project, isn't it? It's really nice to do. Okay, I just saw another one. Maybe I will add it here somewhere. Then I have the lace borders. And this is from the art journal specials. And for this I did not have time to prepare, but that's quite all right. I will make something of it. The bee can be used on both sides. It fits perfect. It's a stamp, you see? So you can fit it on both sides. You can do that. I did not do that. Let's see. You might use this one here. Or like this. Maybe like this. I will do that. Okay, let's see. The bird is great too, definitely. Definitely. So this is the one side. This is the other side. Okay, I'm going to use distress ink. Just a few colors. A lighter one and a darker one. I need a lighter one and this one. I want to use this one. I want to use the tea dye and the walnut stain. I think that's fine. I'm going to use the tea dye for the middle. I'm not going to press too hard. Just going to color it a bit. That's it. Yeah, it's a birdhouse on the other side, definitely. Yeah, and I used, oh, I will just take it out, it's easier. I didn't quite knew what to do with it, but I used, we call it sisal, I don't know what you call it. It's in Easter projects a lot. I made a nest out of it for the birds on this page. I thought it would be fun. Just make my, I'm missing something here. I'm going to add something. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to add something. There we go. Okay. Yeah. And then where's my border here? Do I need 2 or 3? Whoa. Almost lost you. How do I do this? I think this will be enough. Yeah, I will have to think of what to add to the bird sides, but I will add something. Because I think it's a bit boring now. There we are, and then I have the clip. Do you remember this clip? This is from the Sidekick. I looked it up because I didn't know exactly from which set it was, but it's from the Essentials number 5, the 1769. It's a long time ago, but it's still a fun clip to put on, well, everything. And I'm going to add some wax. Where is my wax? Now I'm not going to cover up the holes, definitely not. I have a lot of wax colors, but I want a certain one. Of course, that's the bottom one. Old white, what's this? Ash gray, that's what the one I wanted. Going to add a bit of gray wax. Oh, it's very blue. I have to cover that up. too blue, too blue. Which one is better? Maybe the sepia. Yeah, Penny, I really don't know. I'm sometimes a bit too busy in my head, I think. And I just, when I go along with crafting, I'm just thinking of all kinds of new things. Let's see which side to use. My hands are full of wax. Yeah, that's better. And I want the bees to be on there. I can add 2. Yeah, I love those clips, and there are more than one. I know there are a few more, but I kind of always use this one. And I don't need to color the bee because it's just great in black and white. So cute. Vintage bees. Oh, I had to add the clip. Oh, wrong side. Now I'm changing my mind. I'm going to do this side. That's me. Always a bit difficult. I don't know in which set the bigger one is. Maybe Sylvia will can look it up, but I can't do that right now. But oh, that's my finger. And again, you might see a bit of this one on the back, so yeah, love it. Just add this one here, not covering up the holes. There we go. You can also use a picture, of course, if you want to. I'm using the bees, but you might just as well use a picture. Just like on this side, you can just use one here. This is a more vintage looking side. This is a more cheerful looking side of the page, but I kind of love them both. Okay, then, again, need something to color on. And I might just add a few of the bees here, just to cover up the other side. And I'm just going to color that, you see? And I'm just, yeah, I'm going to do that. That looks great. Then on this side, yeah, again, using Distress ink or Distress oxide to color. Let's just keep it a bit simple. Just use the brown. Makes easy coloring, right? Those inks. Not difficult at all. And always a pretty effect on such pretty dies. I actually made a card with just the cutouts of these flourishes. Oh. Yeah, Joe, you can do it just about anything with those flowers. Just so much fun to use. Let's see. How do I want this? Yeah, I do like it. Yeah, going to do this. There we go. There's this behind it because again the border is not quite glued down yet, so we can just put everything behind it if we want to. Yeah. Okay. The flourish, this one, yes, that's still available, and the name is the Fancy Flourishes. It's number 2021. It's a set. And it's from the Everything's Blooming collection. I love them, but you can also do fun things with the cutouts. I don't have it here because it's with Els, but she will show you. Okay. I've got to color the butterfly. Let's do that now. There we are. Ooh, fun, fun, fun. Completely different on both sides, but I really think it's fun on both sides. I need one more, but I can't do that now. I will stamp and cut it later on because I do a lot of fussy cutting with those bees. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's quite right, like this. There we go. Yeah, and we can add the bird here, but you can also use, again, let's just use one with this die. No, just a picture will be enough. I'm just going to do it just to show you what it looks like finished. No, this is too much, right? Would have been great too without the flourishing. Or I can do both. Don't know. I don't know if I like it like this, but I do think so. Yeah. Might just do it like this. Yeah. There's going to be another bee on this side. I'm going to think of what to do with this. Let's just glue it down with this, and I can remove it again. But just wanted to show you there are all kinds of possibilities. Oh, stay there. Okay, can you see it? So this is one possibility. This is one side. Oh, it doesn't stick really well, but this is the other side, and this will just go in your planner because the holes will fit, and you can add just about everything you want, that you like. You see, 2 different styles, 1 page. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, these are my pages. I think you will know what I mean. Of course, I can add something like this too, but you can just play with it and do whatever you want with it. I might play with it a bit more, and I will make pictures tomorrow. Yeah, okay. I think I'm quite done and within the hour. That's very good for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.